Hey, what's up? It's Coach Justin here with your warm-up. So, we are big, obviously, on our ramp and making sure that we move well. That's one of the first keys of just living a healthy life is we want to move well first. So, we put together this warm-up. It's a part of our ramp. So, we're gonna, if you don't have some of these pieces, we're gonna take that out. We've modified a few things to make sure that you can do everything at home. If you have a foam roller, we have our foam roll card that you can see and have access to that walks you through rolling the calves, hamstrings, quads, back, all of that. If you don't have a foam roller, no worries. So we're gonna get right into the second part of our ramp. So we're gonna activate. A couple things we're gonna do. We're gonna use a band, a stretch strap here. If you don't, you can use a belt or something that you have at home. So we're gonna start on the ground. We're gonna grab this band. We're gonna pull it here on this leg, right leg, toes pointed towards me. So nice big deep breath in. We're gonna pull the opposite leg up, and then we're gonna slow lower, blowing it down, and then we're gonna raise. And every time we lower this left leg, we're gonna try to pull that right one just a tiny bit further. Breathe it in and breathe it out. We're gonna do 3 of those on each leg. Then we're gonna go to a single leg hip lift. So if this is difficult, we can actually start with a double leg hip lift, press that belly or that back into the ground. Here we go, we're gonna lift those hips up, heels down, toes up, down, raise it up, and down. We'll do 10 of those. You can also do the single leg here, raise it up, and down, up, and down. So that's a single leg or double leg hip lift. Now, we usually do a band hip flexion drill here. We don't have bands at home. If you do, you can do your band hip flexion. If not, you're gonna take your knees, bring them up here. We're gonna extend one leg out, breathe in, blow it out, and then bring this leg back in. Take a deep breath in, push it out, deep breath in and out, and bring it back up. We'll do 5 of those on each side. A little bit different, a little more core work. You're gonna love it, love it. All right, next we're gonna roll over into a cat camel. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, big arch up like an angry cat, and down, 2 humps into a camel. Up and down, moving through that. We'll do 5 of those. Then we're gonna go into our adductor rocks. Kick one knee out to the side, and then we're gonna push back. Come back forward, push it back. We're gonna do 3 of those on each side, kick it out and do the other leg as well. Then we're gonna do our ankle mopes. So you can grab your ankle here, drive that knee forward, and then we're gonna bring it back up. Drive this knee forward, bring it back up. We'll do 3 of those on each side. And then we're gonna go into our half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So we're gonna squeeze the back side here. We're gonna stay nice and tall. Big breath in. Nice big stretch here, and then we're gonna reach up, and then a slight rotation. We're gonna get a big stretch on the hip flexor right here. Boom. So that's our activate portion. We're gonna get moving. And then we're gonna come up and we're gonna go into our V-stance T-spine drill, working on the upper back a little bit, get a little stretch in those adductors. Nice wide stance, hands down into the ground. I'm gonna push my left hand in and I'm gonna take my right hand up. Eyeballs to the ceiling, eyeballs to your fingertips, fingertips to ceiling. Switch, we're gonna rotate, trying not to use our low back. We're gonna limit that rotation there. Side to side. Then we're gonna bring our feet in just a little bit and we're gonna go lateral squats. 5 each way, sit on back. We're gonna work to keep the back leg straight. Nice tall posture, logo out. We're gonna go 5 each way. Then we're gonna go into split squats. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Down, tap, and bring it up. Split squats there. And then we're gonna go into our single leg deadlift. Head to heel, Strong like steel. That's right. I heard you. Here we go. Slight bend of the knee here. We're going to reach out. Nice, long, tall posture. We're going to do 5 of those on each side. So then we're going to start moving. We're going to do a couple things. Obviously, if you need to switch some of these out, no worries. But we're going to go into a knee hug into an overhead lunge. So we're going to bring that knee in, up on the toe, reach out, extend arms overhead, and then come back up, reach, up, out, reach arms overhead. We'll walk out and do 3 of those on each side. Then we're going to get into our marching and skipping. So thigh high, toe to the sky. We're going to march, driving the ball, the foot through the ground, and then we're going to skip, skip, skip. If you have a lot of space, you can go for 5, 10, 15 yards like we do here on the turf. If not, you could do it right in place. You don't have to go anywhere to skip. Right here. Pop, pop, pop. Driving that foot through the ground. Then we're going to go straight leg skips. So here, opposite hand to foot. Right hand, left foot. We're bringing the leg up. We're not bending over to bring our upper body down. So here, opposite hand, marching in place. Again, if you have space, you can go for 10 to 15 yards. If not, do it in place. Here, skip, opposite hand to foot. Get a nice stretch on those hamstrings, a little dynamic movement. Then we are going to go into a karaoke. If you have limited space, stay tight. So bring that knee up and over, big knee up and over, turn the hips, rotate the hips, and we're going. If you have big space, take it out. If not, stay tight and just go back and forth a few times. Then we are going to go into, I lost my spot. There we go, high knees. We're going to go into high knee runs. So we're just going to work to bring those knees up, 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 here. We're going to do that. Again, if you have distance, do it for distance. If not, you can do it for time. Do 20 on each side, do it for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, anything to kind of get that heart rate going. If that high knee is too much for you, you can do some pogo hops, something right in place. You can march right in place again, okay? So that is that. And then you can go into some kind of ladder or footwork drill. So I know a lot of you don't have a ladder in your house. You can make one. You can make one with chalk. You can make one with duct tape, or you can just imagine that you have a ladder. And you can practice going in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. And do it going backwards. Pick some spots. Make some dots. So you can hopscotch it. Hopscotch. You can work on your salsa dancing. So outside foot, cross in front, turn. Anything to get yourself going. You can go back and forth over top of a line. You can go back and forth over top of a line. Something to get that heart rate up just a little bit. That is our warm-up to get you going for all the workouts that are going to come your way over the next couple days and weeks. We can't wait to help you to be great today.